Well, I haven't heard of it.
I hadn't heard of it.
You haven't heard of it? There's a lot of people like you that still haven't heard of it, so that's our mission to change. Because everyone's heard of Tupperware, right?
Yeah.
So it's a household name, so that's what we want to be. And we've only scratched about 3% of the market in this country, and we've been here since 2001. So spread the word. I'm making a green smoothie today. Because it was easy, it's something we can share a little bit of a taste with everyone. It is a little bit noisy, so we're going to make a little batch and then we're going to take it out the back and finish it off. Who doesn't like a green smoothie?
Oh, it's got to be a little bit sweet though.
I'm going to add honey to the recipe. I'm changing the recipe.
Oh,
I tried it last night and I was like, I think I need some honey in there.
Yeah, it was actually quite funny when KASSARNE and me were organising which recipe, because what the machine does, it connects to over 30,000 recipes. So we're like
80,000.
There you go, 80,000, right? Which you can section off in different languages if you speak another language like French over here. But basically, yeah, we were deciding which one to go through, and it's quite funny because I'm one of those people who like the healthy smoothies, and KASSARNE was like, no.
I make cocktails.
Yeah.
So anything green, it's like, okay, well, it's a margarita. So the Thermomix, if you didn't know, has replaces around 20 appliances in your kitchen. So who doesn't have a lot of space in their kitchen?
Well, not now because I've covered it in smeg.
So you can get rid of about 20 different appliances in your kitchen and have the one appliance. When this model first came out 3 years ago, it only had 7 modes and functions. With the software updates and continual new things that they're releasing all the time, we now have 16 different modes.
Wow.
So you'll see there's all these different modes here that are accessible to you. Plus you've also got manuals, so you can make your own things up. You don't have to follow a recipe.
Yeah, what I find generally is sometimes I start with a recipe, get familiar with what's in the machine, and then you taste it, and then I'm like, oh, next time I'm going to add this, this, and this. It doesn't stop you from being creative.
Yeah.
But what I really love about this machine is it is literally for everyone. And what I mean by that is you could be the most experienced cook. You might have a daughter who's has a bakery, or you might have a restaurant down the street where you're wanting to speed up your processes, or you could be an absolutely horrible chef and you want to wow your friends and family, and it guides you step by step, and no one will even know.
Yeah, it takes a really shitty cook to a good cook, and a really good cook to chef to the next level. So you can be really basic with it, or you can chef it up. It's designed to suit your needs. You had a question?
The biggest thing, no question, the biggest thing I think is the cleaner.
Correct.
It's way easier.
And it also has a mode that washes itself down.
So,
And it goes in the dishwasher.
Gee.
So everything goes in the dishwasher, obviously, except the base. And it's crazy that I have to say that because people put them in the dishwasher.
Oh my God.
Common sense isn't that common anymore.
Yeah, must have this dishwasher, right?
I know, it's got a screen and you got to unplug it. Like, hello.
I've got to say, I've got teenage kids, 13, 15, and they're into technology, and they love this Thermomix.
So I was going to actually ask you, Glenn. You've had yours for about 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah.
What kind of foods are your family making now that you wouldn't have tried before?
I suppose we look at Sunday. We'd still have it, but we used to have have pancakes on Sunday. So the kids get up and make the pancakes through the Thermomix on Sunday.
Did you used to buy the pancake in a bottle?
Yeah.
So did we.
Yeah. And then on Sunday night we like to make our own pizzas. So the kids get up and make their own dough. So we make our own dough for the pizzas now and that type of stuff. So now we know there's no preservatives and all that type of stuff. They make their own dough, and having 13, 15-year-old kids, they love it. They love, going to the extra thing and making dough and.
I think that's the age of my daughter. She's already better cook than me, so she like that.
So and then so and my dad's not really, he's gotten used it as well. So it's.
So you're all using it?
Yeah.
Did you all used to cook before?
Oh.
Or was there a set cook in the house?
they all cook. Everyone cook, but now it's just it just generates another level of interest.
Yeah.
When's the next party?
When we come to your house, when you buy one.
There's generally 4 key reasons why people end up needing a Thermomix, and time is one. We're always so flat out with work, so if you can reduce the time it takes to something, what's really good about this, if you've got a large family, you can make the recipe, like say 3 times to cover a larger family, or you can just work off on the basis that there's 2 people, so it covers you for portions.
Well, it's got scaling now too, so you can actually alter the recipe to suit how many you want to cook for, which we've been asking for years. So that came through as another software update. So it's continuously getting better. It actually gets better with age. What appliance do you have in your house that updates itself?
Other than your phone.
Other than your phone, but it doesn't cook your curry, right? So yeah, it updates itself consistently.
She knows I can't cook anything, imagine I whip up.
Yeah.
You follow the
Maybe they
recipe.
I'll whip up some meal, she's like,
Yeah, so let's just say you've got a particular craving, right?
Sticky date pudding.
Right? Yeah, let's just say sticky date. You can type it in, then the whole recipe is there. And what's really awesome about this, you can integrate with Woolworths, add it to your collection for the week that you're
Or
going to
your
shop,
weekly planner.
and you can order those specific ingredients to do it as well.
So you've got all your meals in your week. You pick which ones you want to grocery shop for. It puts it all into a shopping list on the app. You tick off things you've already got in your cupboard or your fridge. You either go to the shops, open your app and tick them off as you put them in the trolley, or you click a button and it dumps your shopping list into Woolies online.
Wow. Pretty
what's
cool.
left to do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Except to have, you know, the delivery guy that comes in and cooks the food for you.
Quick question, does that Thermomix connect to the Wi-Fi? How do you
Yes.
download that?
Yeah, so you just have it through the app,
Just grab
so
my
that
phone.
all links together. So you can look what you're planning, you can plan what you're going to cook for the week, or see your groceries on the go if you're going to go through the supermarket and manually do it. If you're not going to do the delivery. Yeah.
It's just disconnected, so you can actually hotspot it to your phone.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
When they do the upgrade so that the Woolies man comes and cooks.
Have you got a prerequisite of what you want the Woolies man to look
Well,
like?
what I was gonna say, you need to have a gender.
Yeah.
You need to be able to pick the gender of the delivery person.
I'm just waiting for the upgrade where it hangs out my washing and it talks to my husband.
Yeah.
So I don't have to.
A friend of mine, she's the worst cook ever. And she's got one now. And we
Who's
actually,
that?
one of my friends
Yeah.
was a terrible cook, and she's got one of these. She's mastered it now. She's had it for a good year or 2 now. And so years ago, we would never go over there for dinner. But,
And now she's proud that she can actually cook a decent
Yeah.
meal. That's such a good feeling.
And make cocktails at the end.
Yeah. Or be able to take a decent, bring a plate to a dinner party or a
she
barbecue.
makes the best mashed potato.
Yeah, it does.
Kassane's notorious in Thermomix for her cocktails. In fact, that's
You gotta
actually,
be known for
yeah,
something.
and in fact that was our initial connection, because I was like, ooh, okay. Yeah. And I think it was it last year in the one of the recipes you can make your homemade Baileys. So Kassarne put together all these glass bottles of Baileys with a cute little card for Christmas
nice.
gifts. So
They're great gifts.
Yeah.
They don't always get gifted, but they're great gifts.
This friend of mine has a hobby business with mango chutney, and she makes it all
Oh, it's
now.
so good.
2 minutes to go.
Okay, so it's easier for me to tell you what it doesn't do rather than what it does, because there's so much that it does. It doesn't deep fry, okay? It doesn't get hot enough. Most people have got an air fryer these days. It doesn't make popcorn, doesn't get hot enough, but you can make the beautiful salted caramel sauce to drizzle on top of your popcorn. And it doesn't high heat or brown a whole steak like a T-bone. The browning function is in the bottom of that bowl, so it will sear your strips of beef, for example, for stir fries. But it does do roast. You can actually do a whole roast in the Varoma. People are quite shocked that it does a roast. So easier for me to tell you what it doesn't do.
Okay.
So I've got 3 people to throw me a food. What kind of food do you want to know?
Fish.
Yeah.
Fish, yes.
Yeah.
Steams fish.
Steams fish,
Yeah. Does
okay.
fish curries, all that kind of thing. Salmon.
Veggies.
Yes. Beautiful stir-fried veggies. Yes, they take 5 minutes.
Wow.
Like an
Yeah.
omelette? An omelette?
Omelette, perfect. Does the mixture in here if you want, and then you steam it in the Varoma and it puffs up beautifully.
Wow. So there's all the attachments on the top
Yeah.
there.
Crispy
Yeah,
skin, no,
wow.
you would have to hot fry it for
Okay.
10 seconds or 20 seconds after it. Lamb
Yeah.
shanks, yes. Beautiful,
Yeah.
tender, falling apart.
I haven't got to-
One more?
we're in 20 and 50
No more?
gallon.
I think we'll get started on the smoothie. What do you reckon?
Wow.
All right. Do you want to guide me through the steps, and I'll
Yeah.
throw everything in?
Okay. So we go start cooking. 1 banana cut in chunks.
do this on the
You don't need to cut it.
You learn that. 1 apple.
I'm actually going to double this one, so I know that I can double this one. And then we're going to make the rest out the back. Can someone please grab me a big bowl of ice from the sink? I've got the ice sitting out the back. Oranges, water. So 2 of those. I know the lemon's got to go in as well.
Did you bring ginger?
I did.
Look at you.
Here's what I made earlier.
You should be on TV.
And if you buy now, you get a free knife. Joking.
Spinach, 50 to 60 grams.
Wow.
Now, little kids, when we've got kids in the room, we call this the Shrek juice because it is green.
So this will measure how many grams that you're putting
How
in.
much is that?
Oh,
Are you
58.
kidding?
That's
Most
very
of
good.
it.
I definitely can't stuff this up. I want to make something for my
That's
wife
it.
in this just to
Yeah.
prove that I can make something.
Well, I was just going to
The
say that.
biggest,
She must have a busy. I mean, this would
You
be
might
Can
want
someone else
for
find
her.
Yeah,
Grammy's
yeah,
plastic
yeah.
jug? I've
And
got
I would
this
want
in
to
the
buy
bench
this and
and
just do
keep
one meal, not
rinsing
tell
it.
her that we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
it.
and put it on the
It should be
table
like-
and go, how did you do
Now
that?
we're
Where's your
going to
body
chuck in
from?
some
Should look
honey
for the
because I know it
containers.
needs it.
Thanks.
You could make a nice curry.
There's a jug.
Imagine I sent her a shopping list. This is what I need. She'll be like,
What? Yeah,
you
Getting
don't
there.
even know what that is.
Thank you.
How much ice have we got?
What a shopping list.
Yeah.
Normal, my contribution to shopping list is don't forget toilet paper.
Yeah, but we're done.
And then I wait till it's done.
Okay,
Oh, where's this Rosie?
Yeah. That's true.
You forgot to get me snacks.
Yeah, we do. And we'll just get some water. How much water we got?
200 grams. So we'll go to 400.
It's a water here.
Oh, Nita's gone.
There you go.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, she's coming.
Okay, you can weighs it all and everything. That's awesome.
Anyone got any questions?
No, I'm just amazed.
What, does it do Thai language?
Thai,
Yeah.
you can put it in
It
different
does
languages,
sunny
yes.
languages, yeah. Like I'm quite lucky because I go into Italian recipes as well.
So you're saying your wife can't cook, Lane?
No, she can cook. But she's too lazy.
It does beautiful, beautiful Thai food. Any kind of cuisine you can think of, Japanese, Chinese, Thai,
Wow.
Korean, all that kind of stuff. There's cookbooks and recipes for all sorts of flavours. Alright, is that it?
And all
And also,
You have done that?
me too.
So we're gonna blend, it's gonna be a little bit noisy, but we're making a
Yeah,
smoothie.
but that was that's gone out of fashion. Curry was okay. That's okay anymore.
I got 4 kids and that's not very good.
No, I know.
Sounds better when it's a cocktail.
I believe you. I believe
My Apple Watch in my house says the noise level's too high sometimes. Just from all the kids.
Any more questions? Got it.
Well done.
Well done.